All right, y'all, so I can appreciate this series because it shows inside the life of iShowSpeed and behind the scenes and just how strong each team member is. So yeah, we're gonna be diving into another team member that's very, very close to iShowSpeed that people might be sleeping on. So yeah, let's jump into it, y'all.
iShowSpeed is one of the most chaotic and unpredictable streamers in the world. From its wild celebrations to crazy fan interactions, everything Speed does becomes one of the most watched moments on the internet. But behind the scenes, there's one other person responsible for all of the decisions made, working in the shadows, making sure that every moment is captured perfectly while the whole world watches. That person is Samuel Les, better known by fans as Slipz. Slipz is Speed's longtime cameraman, executive assistant, content manager, and even his best friend. Slipz's job isn't to just hold the camera, he has to make sure the entire operation stays on track. From managing Speed's chaotic schedule to defending him from different controversies, Slipz has proven to be more than just a behind-the-scenes figure. While some believe Slipz is the real mastermind behind iShowSpeed's rise, others think he's only making things messier. But what's the real story? Speed and Slipz first crossed paths in 2022 when Speed was looking for a videographer to film the music video of Shake Part 2 and found Slipz in his DMs. But if you ask Slipz, that's not exactly how it happened.
We met back in 2022. I don't even know how I found him. I think I was just checking my DM. I think he texted me or some shit.
It's not true. You texted me first. When you started doing training for the charity match.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when it was like turned into a full-time thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But neither of them had no idea that what started as a simple music video shoot would—
That's crazy. Speed texted him first and forgot. That's crazy work. Hey, and it's crazy how, like, from just that interaction, this strong bond actually came together. That's dope. That shows you how quick your life can change and how important certain people could be to your journey. It's actually pretty dope.
Turned into a global phenomenon. Slipz helped in the production of the music video and Speed finally released it on YouTube on 22nd January 2022. The reaction was insane and the video got over 26 million views. However, nothing serious came out of their one-time collaboration until Speed needed someone to film his training sessions for the Sidemen charity match in 2022. Speed was really impressed by Slipz's dedication during their previous shoot, so he decided to hire Slipz again to cover his training sessions and the actual Sidemen charity match. But what Slipz didn't realize was that this was just the beginning of his partnership with Speed, which will take him to over 50 countries all over the world. They worked closely during the Sidemen match and their dynamic worked so well that Speed decided to turn this one-time opportunity into a permanent role for Slipz. With the FIFA World Cup 2022 just around the corner, Speed and Slipz knew they had a chance to go and meet Ronaldo. The very next month, they found themselves on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Qatar. But since Speed was still a minor at the time, it was up to Slipz to step up and make sure nothing went wrong. After the World Cup, Slipz went from filming Speed's content to helping manage his entire career, but his real dedication was put to the test when Speed finally met Ronaldo. Instead of rushing to get a picture with the GOAT himself, Slipz stayed locked in behind the camera, making sure fans got to experience every raw emotion Speed felt in that moment.
I love you, bro. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Oh my God, bro.
Yo, that is dope. Like, I mean, seeing Ronaldo, and he must be a fan too, and to see Speed, like, you care more about capturing that moment for Speed so everybody can see what Speed is going through and how he like it, more so than you thinking about yourself. Like, the camera did not pan from Speed for a second. It's like the cameraman was locked in on Speed and what he was going through the entire time. It's like he didn't even hesitate to try to even look and see if he could get some attention from Ronaldo or anything. So that's dope.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. I love you so much.
Speed soon promoted Slipz to be his executive assistant. This wasn't just a job anymore. Slipz became one of Speed's most trusted people, taking on more responsibility as time went on. All of a sudden, Slipz wasn't just setting up cameras and pressing record. He was actively helping shape the content, ensuring Speed's wild ideas came to life, while also keeping things somewhat under control.
Yo. Okay, yo. Yo. Slipz, chill. Slipz, calm, Slipz, relax.
But working with Speed is no easy task. His energy is non-stop, and keeping up with him takes special kind of dedication. Slipz quickly proved that he was willing to go above and beyond, not just for the content, but for Speed himself. Like this one time while live streaming in Indonesia, Speed saw a local transportation vehicle called Tuk Tuk and decided to take it on a spin. Slipz got in the backseat without any hesitation, but nobody expected what was about to happen next.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, hold on, stop. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he bleeding on his head right here.
Slipz got injured in the crash, but that didn't stop him from picking up the camera and finishing the stream like nothing happened. Slipz isn't just
Hold on, let me find out. Slipz got injured right there and still kept the camera rolling. Hey, that's a cameraman. You know how you be having them bad cameramans who every time, like you'll see a fight or something happen or something will break out and the camera start off on them, then you just put the camera and turn it somewhere else. They never finish the job. This man just literally caught an injury and still finished the job, bro. See, this is the cameraman you need. He got the right person for the job, because I done seen a lot of bad cameramen out there for sure.
Didn't stop him from picking up the camera and finishing the stream like nothing happened. Slipz isn't just an employee. He's fiercely loyal to Speed, and that loyalty has been tested time and time again. For example, after the infamous Lambo jump controversy, when people accused Speed of faking his jump over a Lamborghini, Slipz immediately came to his defense. He posted proof from multiple angles, showing that Speed had actually pulled off the stunt. This wasn't just about defending a video, it was about protecting Speed's reputation. And this wasn't the only time Slipz stepped up for Speed. In South America, Slipz's health took a serious hit. He got so sick that he collapsed due to lung issues and low red blood cell count. It was the first time he ever missed a live stream, showing just how dedicated he had been up to that point. Most people would take a break after something like that. But
What
he
happened?
had been
By the way, I threw up crazy at the market. Height plus weight plus an insane smell that sent me over. That's why Barcode took over for like 20-30 minutes. We finished strong though. W stream, W start, and also W experiment on new equipment. Check replies for my nerd analysis. Dang.
up to that point. Most people would take a break after something like that. But not Slipz. Despite battling a severe case of pneumonia, Slipz was still running alongside Speed at the WWE Royal Rumble. Slipz knew moments like this don't come around every day, and nothing was going to make him miss it. Imagine being that sick and still sprinting just to make sure the con in the spotlight comes with its own risks. And Slipz has had his fair share of controversies. One of the biggest was when Slipz inquired if they could do a livestream in the Auschwitz camp in Poland. The backlash was immediate, with many people calling the joke insensitive, but Slipz decided to double down on it. To make things worse, Speed's ex-community started flooding the situation with inappropriate jokes. And since Slipz was a moderator,
Yo, the internet don't take nothing serious, bro. Nah, this is wild.
started flooding the situation with inappropriate jokes. And since Slipz was a moderator there, it only added fuel to the fire. It wasn't a good look for him at all. Despite these moments, Slipz has remained
I can't be mad at it, bro. Like, I mean, you guys, there's certain levels to this. You have certain people who done streamed dead people. So it's like, at the point, actually that was a video, which is even worse. Like, at least what Speed do is live, but how do you screw up that bad by when you have to edit? Like, some things throughout YouTube history just don't make sense. But anyway.
a core part of Speed's team. But it doesn't stop there. Beyond just being a content manager, Slipz has taken on the role of Speed's personal bodyguard, public defender, and sometimes even his anger translator. Like this time when Speed went to Norway, he faced harassment from fans after hurting his ankle. Slipz, however, wasn't having any of it. He called them out publicly, making it clear that just because Speed is famous, it doesn't mean he has to tolerate that kind of treatment. And this isn't the first time he stepped in to protect Speed. In Denmark, after a man told Speed to go back to his country, Slipz immediately got into an argument with him, shutting down the disrespectful comment.
My fucking dick. How your wife go back to Spain? You wanna be fucking racist? Oh,
He was so
Dang. What's going on? Oh no.
How your wife go back to Spain? You wanna gotta be fucking ready.
He was so heated that the situation almost escalated further, but one thing was clear. Slipz wasn't going to let anyone disrespect Speed without consequences. Sometimes even the rogue fans of Speed aren't safe from Slipz' wrath. When a fan tried to leak Speed's location right after he landed in Peru by livestreaming it on Kick, Slipz instantly called him out, calling him stupid, and making sure everyone knew that doxing isn't just dangerous, it's unacceptable.
Why are you live streaming? You're dumb. What are you doing?
I down.
I don't care.
I down.
don't care. In the stream.
I stream. I down. I telepay. I telepay.
Why are you live? This is a whole operation.
Claro.
You.
I telepay. I telepay. I down.
Look at your chat. Look at your chat. You have too many
Streaming on streaming, bro. Huancayo.
Beyond all the chaos, Slipz is also a guy with
Yo, what Speed be on, bro? Yo, Speed is hilarious, bro.
beyond
Yo, it never fails. He's just gonna be in a weird ass situation doing something crazy, bro. Like, this man is
the chaos,
hilarious.
Slipz is also a guy with strong opinions. For example, he's a huge Drake fan, so much so that he's constantly hating on Kendrick Lamar. Whether it's trolling or real opinions, he's not afraid to share his thoughts, even if it gets people talking. This is part of what makes Slipz stand out. He's not just some nameless, faceless cameraman in the background. He's a character in Speed's world, with his own personality, opinions, and controversies. At the end of the day, Speed might be the one in front of the camera, but Slipz is the real genius behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Yo, I actually love this guy personality. I love how he ride for Speed. Like, this is dope. You need a brother like this behind the camera. I love how both his cameraman and his security guard, they really is family, and they really a huge part of the stream, y'all. But yeah, there we have it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.